most anticipated film of the year, Tenet, is finally about to release in the US on Friday. But was it actually good? We're going to find that out today. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I'm Movie Micah. Today we have another movie review, and this time it is the new Christopher Nolan film, Tenet. Now, this film was kind of divisive. A lot of fans said it was the best of Christopher Nolan, and a lot of fans were pretty disappointed by it. But without further ado, let's get into my review of Tenet. A secret agent embarks on a dangerous time-bending mission to prevent the start of World War III. Tenet is a new 2020 action film directed by Christopher Nolan, my favorite director of all time. It also stars John David Washington, Robert Pattinson, Elizabeth Debicki, and Kenneth Branagh. This review will not contain any spoilers, so you don't have to worry about that. This film was very divisive, so let's find out if it's worth your time. I want to start out by saying that I still don't really know how I feel about this movie. I wanted to love it because it is Christopher Nolan, but I just don't know. Now, I love this concept. When we were learning how some of these things work, it was incredibly interesting. I also really enjoyed the way they did the action. The way that Nolan combined the concept with the way he did the action was really amazing. So that's the best part about this film. Nolan created another incredible concept that I think a lot of people will really like. Next, I think these characters were pretty great. The performances by John David Washington and Robert Pattinson were very, very good. And by the end, I did appreciate their characters. I also thought Kenneth Branagh did a great job as this villain. Before I saw this movie, I was surprised to hear that Hans Zimmer wasn't doing the score, but the music was not disappointing at all. I really loved the score throughout Tenet. But even though I enjoyed the concept of this movie and a lot of other things, unfortunately, there were some things that I really did not like. Moving on to the negatives, this movie was incredibly and unnecessarily confusing. This is by far Christopher Nolan's new, most confusing movie. I might even say this is Nolan's best concept, while also being his worst plot. That's why it's so hard to tell if I like it or not. There is so much that I absolutely loved, but there's also some parts that I really do not like. I enjoyed so much of the action and seeing things happen, but I didn't understand how any of it related to the plot. I got so lost in the second act, and I still don't really know the main story. I'm hoping that after a couple rewatches, there will be a plot to talk about, but right now there are so many things that didn't make sense, and they still don't make any sense to me. I feel like Nolan was trying to outdo himself once again, and with the concept, he absolutely did that, but he didn't give us a story that I felt we could latch onto. Every time I rewatch a Nolan film, though, I noticed more things about the story, so I'm hoping that'll be the case with Tenet. I still recommend this movie to Nolan fans because if you liked Inception, I think you'll most likely still enjoy Tenet, but I think you just need to be prepared for a very frustrating story. This is certainly not my favorite Nolan movie. I think there are quite a few things he could have done better here, but I still really enjoyed the movie, and I'll need to revisit it a lot of times to give you my definitive opinion. As of now, I'm not exactly loving it, but I'll still give it an 83%. It was a really enjoyable movie in my opinion, even if I couldn't grasp much of the story. I really wanted to love this movie, but I'm just not sure if it got to its full potential, unfortunately. So thanks for watching. That was my review of Tenet. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button and subscribe up here so you don't miss out on any more of my future movie content, because soon I will be ranking every Christopher Nolan movie. You can also check out some of my other movie reviews of 2020 right up here. Thanks for watching. This is Movie Micah signing off, but I'll see you next time.